This is a video tutorial on how to write as a group. In business school, there are a lot of occasions where you'll be assigned a team project, a group written brief where 5 or 6 of you have to get together to write one report. The first thing is to wonder why it is that your teacher assigns you this in the first place. And if you're a cynic, you'll say that it's to reduce the grading load. And frankly, that's true. If you have a class of 60 people and you make it a group paper, that's only 10 papers you've got to grade instead of 60. But I hope there's a more important reason. There are lots of times in business where you have to work with people from other departments. Your boss will tell you, talk to the people in production and the people in accounting and give me a report on how to reduce our variable costs. So it's quite common that we have to work with other people and come up with a report that we all agree on. So to make this bearable, I'm going to cut this into 3 parts. First of all, developing the strategy. Then in the second little video, I'll talk about actually writing. And as a plot spoiler, there is one weird tip on how to write a group report well. And then the third part will be about editing and submitting. Let's begin with an overview. When you have a group project, instead of doing one really long meeting, you should set up several group meetings with a maximum of about 45 to 50 minutes. That's really the best efficiency. In the first group meeting, you're going to work on the case analysis, understanding the problems with the case, and thinking about some possible solutions. The second meeting is when you agree the strategy with your teammates. You're going to develop the outline and decide who does what within the team. The third meeting, you'll come together and do the final editing and sign off on the paper. And actually, this meeting probably could be done virtually by sending documents around if you're working well. And the last part of a successful paper, of course, is remembering to submit it. And don't forget to double check. Things that are uploaded don't always hit home. So we're going to talk, first of all, about the case analysis. By this point in your business career, you've probably learned that it's important to study every case on your own, first of all, before you meet with your group. If you walk into a group meeting and open up the case and start wondering what it's about, some hothead in the group will start telling you what the answer is. If you study on your own, then all group members will turn up with different opinions, and the creative tension will help you come to the right solution. One person will think the case is all about one topic, somebody else will think it's about a different topic, and settling those differences will refine your presentation or your group project. So you come together for your first group meeting with your colleagues. You go through the case, make a note of what are the problems, get them written up on the board, debate them, and think about the order. What is most important? What is a subsidiary issue that needs to be addressed at some point? And what's in the case that's true, but is something that you're never ever going to get to? As you go through, make a note of what the firm has already tried. Think about what has worked and what hasn't worked for the firm. Then think about ideas that aren't in the case, your new ideas. Get them written up on the board as you go along. They don't have to be in any particular order. Now, this is about as far as you'll get on your first group meeting. Before you break, just take a review and see what additional work or information you need. Do you need to look up some information, do some research? Most often you'll have to do some calculations. Somebody has a good idea, well, exactly how would that work out? And make sure you don't leave the group meeting without a commitment, that is, exactly who it is going to do what task. And that gets us to the end of the first part of the video.